You win 102 games during the regular season, you have a star-studded roster, and that is the case with the Cleveland Indians. They won a buck-o'-two, had a 22-game win streak, but guys like Corey Kluber, like Francisco Lindor, like Jose Ramirez, Edwin Encarnacion, to a lesser degree because of injury, the stars did not show up in this DS series for the Tribe, especially those final three games which the Yankees won. Tim, how do you explain that?
Corey Kluber's the biggest disappointment. Yeah, I don't know how you explain that. You know, we saw Francisco Lindor break onto the scene as far as being a superstar-type player, and we expected Jose Ramirez to do the same. That didn't happen this postseason for either one of those guys. But at the end of the day, Corey Kluber's supposed to be,
Okay.
it's the key word right now, the best pitcher in the American League. Tyler, is he going to win the Cy Young this year?
The fact that Sale got over 300 strikeouts, I think neither of them pitch well, ironically enough, Kluber or Sale in the postseason.
Is he going to win the Cy Young?
I don't think he is. I'm going to say Sale, 51-49.
All right, my point is, if you're going to have 18 wins and a sub-2.3 ERA, you got to go out there and pitch a little bit better than
You
this.
can find a guy from the minors that can give you a 12.79 ERA in the postseason.
You know, it was interesting to hear Terry Francona, who was so gracious after the game. He recognized in Game 5, inning number 3, that Kluber was not sharp, that Kluber did not have his stuff. And it's amazing to see how guys' confidence, whether you're talking about a guy who's been around the block like Corey Kluber or a guy like Jose Ramirez who was just trying to do too much at the plate, these guys were shook.
Right.
And when you really break down the series, I know the Yankees win the series 3-2. I thought they should have won 4 out of 5 games. Girardi challenges the call in Game 2. They win that game. I thought the Yankees showed a lot more guts, and I'm surprised because the Indians, they were known for their toughness.
Yeah, and you know what? Ramirez didn't play well in this series. Francisco Lindor did have the one grand slam, but outside of that, didn't do much. But I think I agree with you. Corey Kluber has more control over his outcomes than those hitters. Pitcher's game. Corey Kluber's one of the best pitchers in the game. Might win the AL Cy Young, like you mentioned there. I think if you're a Cleveland Indian fan, there's disappointment to spread all around. But the fact that he got 2 starts and got shelled in both of them fairly early, wasn't able to get a win himself, even though Cleveland won Game 2, they had to rally big time with the help of the Lindor Grand Slam. But you were relying on him, and he wanted this, remember? He and Tito wanted this. I want Game 2, so I'm on normal rest for Game 5. It was set up exactly like Corey Kluber and the Indians wanted it, and he got outpitched by CC Sabathia.
And I thought Terry Francona said it best. And it was simple, but I think it takes a real man to admit it. When he was being interviewed after the game, he looked right into the camera and he said, we were outplayed. And I cannot disagree with him. The better team won the series. I'm not saying the better team over the course of 162 games.
Right.
But over the course of these 5 games, the Yankees were the better team.